Yes. So then comes the governor, which we were doing. The governor is the head of a state, much like the president of India. The governor of a particular state is appointedly direct by the president of India. The same person can be the governor of more than one state. The governor, however, is the nominal head and the real power lies in the hand of the chief minister and his council of ministers. The governor gives information, all state information to the president directly. He is his man. But the total in charge of the state is the CM, chief minister and the council of ministers. The governor appoints the leader of the majority party or the single largest party in the Vidhan Sabha as the chief minister. The chief minister is the real head of the state. The governor also appoints the council of ministers on the advice of the chief minister. The party, whoever wins and whoever is elected as the CM, he gets the highest votes. The governor selects him as the chief minister. Then on his list of that, my team, this is my team, then he is going to select from there and give the list to him, and he will take in people from there. The judiciary, the courts. An important part of the government of India is the judiciary. The judiciary protects the laws, applies them to settle disputes among the citizens or between states, and gives justice. The judiciary works independent of the other branches of the government. Judiciary is totally independent. It does not happen upon someone else. He is different. It's only the law, justice. Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial body. That's in Delhi, in the country. It is located in New Delhi. It comprises the Chief Justice of India and a number of judges. The total number of judges should not be more than 25 in number. It protects the laws of the country and gives the final judgment in any legal case. High Court. High Court is the highest judicial body in the state. Each state has a High Court. However, sometimes one High Court has two or more states or union territories under its jurisdiction. At present, there are 21 High Courts in India. Each High Court has a Chief Justice and a number of other judges. All the three levels of government work together for the welfare of the people of India. Got it? So I read this chapter for you. Nothing much to explain in it. All the information is given. Let's recall, you have to learn those points. New words: amend, nominate, distinguish, counsel, nominal, judgment. You have to know those words, learn those, fill in the blanks. India has now 9 union territories. Parliament has 2 houses. The Prime Minister is the head of the government of India. The President. The Vidhan Sabha is the lower house of a state. There are 21 high courts in India. Okay, choose the correct answer. India has 29 states now, but there in the book it is 28, so you write 28. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house. Each state is headed by the chief minister. There are 3 levels of government. The Supreme Court is located in New Delhi. Match the following: central government, Prime Minister; state government, Chief Minister; Lok Sabha, Parliament; Supreme Court, highest court in India; High Courts 21. Done. Unscramble the letters to form the correct words. States, Lok Sabha, then laws, then we have governor, then we have High Court. Okay. What are the 3 level governments of India? You know. Mention the 2 houses. You will do these yourself. Okay. So see you next time. Get this done, and we'll get these all done as soon as possible in your copies, and I'll get it checked. Okay. Bye bye. See you soon. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Respect your parents and love them.